Hello, welcome to Verbling. I am teacher Oakley. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are from. Today's class, I will be introducing the idea and practicing a little bit the idea of English as a stressed timed language. What we're really talking about here is rhythm in speaking English. What confuses many second language speakers is the fact that many languages, maybe even most languages, are actually syllable stressed. And English is not. English is what is called a stressed timed language. So we tend to stretch important words or important syllables in important words, and we tend to sort of mumble or say very quickly unimportant words, or what we call function words. We'll say them very fast. So sometimes what listeners don't understand sounds like a big long word, but really it's just a bunch of very quick, unimportant words. Hi, Anastasia. Hi. So before we get into it, and I'm going to get into it by demonstrating as soon as I have enough class members here. So in the meanwhile, while I'm waiting for everyone, hi, Andrew.
Hello. How are you doing today?
Good. You look good today. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You going on a job interview or something?
No.
All right. You're looking sharp today.
Just wear my shirt.
Okay. Well, you look good.
Thanks.
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Thanks. Hi, Yosra.
Hello.
Am I saying your name right? Is it Yosra?
Right. Yes, right. It's Yosra.
Very good. Okay.
Yes,
Where
it's
you?
my first time here.
It is. Well, welcome to Verbling. Welcome to the class.
Yeah, welcome to you. Thank you. I'm
Where
from
are you?
Egypt.
You're from Egypt. Okay, very good.
And it's my pleasure to attend your class today.
And it is our pleasure, on behalf of the whole class, I will say it is our pleasure to have you. All right, very nice. All right, you found a good place to hang out, and hopefully you'll learn something today. Hopefully we all will. Hi, is it Anastasia or Roxanne today?
Yeah, no, it's me, Anastasia.
It's you.
Today. Yeah, because, like, you know, if I type in the chat box, it's me. If not, it's my mom. That is the difference. Yeah.
Sometimes your mom does, too, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but she typed very slowly. So I do it faster, and I do it a lot.
Yeah, and capital letters, too, I see.
Exactly. And 2 exclamation marks. That's another one, my favorite. How are you, Oakley?
Good. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm doing well.
Yeah,
thanks.
I haven't been on Verbling for 3 days and kind of miss. And I haven't been for a long time in your class also.
Yeah. All right. Well, today's a good lesson to show up for.
Yeah.
If I do nothing else, if I can just give you guys the idea, basically today is like a concept learning thing. If I could just give you guys the concept of speaking rhythm and how it works, I've done my job. So I'll work on that. All right, and we're filling up now. Hi, Andre.
Hi, hello. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. You too. Okay. All right. All right. Got some newbies here. Very cool. Where are you from, Andre?
Argentina.
Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What's the weather like in Argentina right now?
It's starting to get a bit colder because it's autumn here.
Oh, I'm so
So
jealous.
it's perhaps 15 degrees Celsius.
Oh, God. Yes, Anastasia, we could say newbies or rookies. Couple
Rookies?
rookies in the class. Yeah, here, I'll type it. A couple of rookies. Yeah, brand new ones.
Okay.
Like, we use rookies often for, athletes who are just starting out, like professional athletes. He's a rookie.
Okay.
His first year, he's a rookie. His rookie year.
Gotcha.
Andre, I'm completely jealous because I'm an American, but I'm currently living in the Philippines. Today, the weather was 40 degrees.
Yes. We have like 36 degrees perhaps in summer, something like that.
It was hot today.
And it's very hot because it's very wet.
Oh yeah,
Damp.
wet. Okay, damp. We can say humid.
Humid. Okay.
It's so very humid.
Very humid.
Yeah. Oh
You
boy.
sweat a lot.
Yeah.
Philippines. What time is it there?
It's 8:00 p.m.
PM. Okay.
Yeah.
Just the opposite side of the world.
It certainly is. Absolutely, in every way.
Yeah, in every way.
Or we could talk about that more later. Okay. Hi, Mahmood. Good to see you. Hello, Mahmood. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. How are you today?
I'm fine. What about you?
Okay. The sun is set, so I'm no longer melting. I'm doing okay. All right, let's jump right in. I could talk about it for 20 minutes trying to explain what I'm going to show you today, but instead I'm going to do an exercise with the class where you all get to repeat after me. One moment, I'm going to do a screen share with you. I'm going to teach you what I mean by the fact that English is a stressed timed language. Give me half a second to get this up here. Okay, here we go. All right, hang on. I'm going to do a screen share with you all. Okay, this is at the bottom. If you downloaded the document in the beginning of the class, then you would see this down towards the bottom. You can follow along on your own document, whatever, but it's here screen shared. Maybe I can make it slightly larger. Okay, very good. Here it is. All right, let's take one sentence at a time. Okay, turn right here. Okay, turn right here. 3 syllables. Total of 3. Da-da-da. Okay. You should turn to the right at the light. Suddenly we have 9 syllables. Okay, I'm not reading this anywhere near like I should be. All right, 9. You should have turned to the right at the light. Oh, okay. Also 9. All right, now, after me. Class, repeat after me. Turn right here. Go.
Turn right here.
Right here.
There you go. One more.
Here.
Now, the next one. You should turn to the right at the light.
You should turn to the right at the light.
Very good.
Should turn to the right at the light.
Very good. Andrew. Give it a shot. Andrew.
Okay. You should turn to the right at the light.
Very good. Mahmood, try this. Mahmood?
You should turn to the right as a light.
Okay, you guys are good. Yosra, give it a try here.
You should turn to the right at the light.
Okay, very good. Notice what we're doing is that we're raising our pitch at the keywords. These are called, all right, highlighted words. They're the important words of the sentence. All the rest of this, very quick. You should turn to the right, very fast, quickly join, to the right, at the light, very fast, okay? These are called content words. Turn, right, light. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Very much important. The important words are highlighted. And the other words, which we could, they're just basically all the grammar words. Oh, hang on, sorry. They're not important, so they get reduced pronunciation. They get joined very quickly, spoken very fast, not stretched like the vowel sounds in the highlighted words. They're called function words. They're like the words, all the stuff we learn when we learn grammar, like pronouns and modals, auxiliary verbs, prepositions, articles, all that stuff. Okay, the last one here. You should have turned to the right at the light. Okay, notice when I say that, these first three function words, you shoulda. I reduce you to ya. Shoulda. Should have. I just pronounced shoulda. You shoulda. You should have turned to the right at the light. Try that one out, Anastasia.
Okay. You should have turned to the right at the light.
Very good. Go to New York City, girl. You're ready. All right.
Thank you.
Andre, give it a try.
Yeah. You should have turned to the right at the light.
Very good. And also something that Andre did, he did something else which is important in rhythm. He very clearly joined the phrases. There was a very clear division between you should have turned, then he paused ever so slightly to the right, and then he said at the light. Very good, Andre. Excellent. That's what you should be doing. You should be grouping words together as if they're one unit. Andrew, go ahead and try this.
Okay, I'll try. You should have turned to the right at the light.
Okay. And again, should have. You can say should have, but shoulda. You can even reduce it more to shoulda. That way, have becomes just a vowel. Shoulda turned. That way I can join it very closely with this T. Shoulda turned. All right. Mahmoud. Again. Somebody's got a phone call.
Should have turned to the right at the light.
Very good. All right. Good job. Yostra, you want to give it a try?
Right?
It is right.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. You should have turned to the right at the light.
To the right at the light. Yeah, you notice how there's a kind of natural rhythm there. We got a da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. This sentence has a lot of natural rhythm to it. Sometimes we have to force the rhythm, but in these cases, not so much. Let's try one more example. What I'm talking about here. Okay, 3 more sentences. Oops. Oh, why did it do this? It edited itself. Hang on. Now I've got words here with multiple syllables needing. Cities. 2 syllables in cities. Cities need help. Okay, you're going to stress the beginning. Cities is a plural noun. Cities need help. Okay, I made it capital to show you where the stress is in these words. All the stress part. Oh, this is weird. It like edited itself. How strange. Okay, assistance. The stress is in the middle in this word. Assistance. All right, let's try these. Cities need help. Everybody. Cities need help.
Cities need help.
Cities need help.
Yes, they do. All right, now we're going to go one at a time for the rest of these. I'll go first. Our cities will need our help. Our cities will need our help. Notice our gets reduced to R. It sounds like R. Our cities will gets reduced to O. Our cities will need our help. Okay, Anastasia?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, try it out.
Okay. Our cities will need our help.
Okay. You could reduce will even more, but
yeah.
All right.
Our cities will need our help.
I know. It seems very unnatural, doesn't it? I know. And for second language speakers, this seems unnatural because most second language speakers have been taught to be very careful about pronouncing each word. One at a time, careful pronunciation. But in reality, English speakers don't actually talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't say, our cities will need our help. We don't do that. Okay, Andre, why don't you give it a shot here?
Our cities all need our help.
Very good, and nice reduction on will. That was good. Very good. Andrew, give it a shot.
Okay. Our cities will need our help.
Will need our help, yeah. It's like a schwa sound. All need our help. Pretty good, though. Okay, Mahmoud, give it a try.
Our cities all need our help.
Good. All right. You guys are obviously in advanced class. You're going very quickly here. Yosra, give it a try.
Okay. Our cities will need our help.
Our help. Our cities. Okay. The reason we do that, if you think about it, if you take one of these words, our, if I'm going to fully pronounce our, it sounds like a two-syllable word. We put what's called a glide, a W sound in the middle, our. So it takes me a lot longer to say our than our very fast, very quick. So we reduce the pronunciation. We do that on purpose. All right. Now, I'm going to give you the last one here. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm not even going to say it first. I'm going to see what you do all by yourself. Anastasia.
Yeah, you just pronounce like well, like ill.
Oh.
Our cities ill need help. Our cities will.
Oh. It sounds like okay, in the chat box it sounds like oh.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and try the last one here. I'm not going to say it first. I'm going to see what you can do.
Our cities will be needing our assistance.
Assistance. Very good. You have a big long word. You're doing the same thing that doing this whole sentence is consider it to be. It's just like one long word. All right. Hang on. Say I write the word. Now.
Fashionable.
Whoops. Yeah. Well. If I can spell it correctly. Fashionable. It's 4 syllables, right?
Mm-hmm.
But only this part is stressed. Fashionable. All these schwa sound, schwa sound, schwa sound, very fast. This sound is stretched. Fashionable. The right? That's when we're looking at one word. When we're looking at a whole sentence, we do exactly the same thing, really. We have unstressed words. They're just short words. They're helper words, function words, grammar words. And we reduce them the same way we do with these last 3 syllables in fashionable. All right, Andre, go ahead and try the last sentence.
Our cities all be needing our assistance.
Very good. You got the idea very quickly, Andre. I don't know. I don't know if you've practiced this before or what, but very good. All right, Andrew.
Okay, I'll try. Our cities. Okay. It's not so easy as it seems. Our cities will be needing our assistance.
Okay. Our cities will be needing our assistance. Okay, all right. Pretty good. It's not so easy as it seems, and it does take a little practice. But something. Okay, well, I'll share this. I'll give Mahmoud and Yosra a chance here. Go ahead, Mahmoud.
Our cities will be needing our assistance.
Very good. That was really clean. That was good. Excellent job. Yosra, give it a shot.
Seems very difficult for me, but I will try.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Our cities will be needing our assistance.
Okay, try it again, but instead of our with a more ow open sound, more relaxed. R. Say it just like
R.
R. Yeah,
Our
city.
cities will be needing our assistance.
Oh, there you go. All right, that was a lot better. Very good. Now, I know this is difficult because, as I said, in a way, I think the way that English is taught, it emphasizes the pronunciation maybe too strongly, because really we mispronounce a lot of words in English. We reduce pronunciation. If you study this and practice this, and you can practice by yourself, recording your voice. If you practice this and really get to understand it, it will help your overall pronunciation. Definitely will help your rhythm. Also, a side effect that I have noticed when I've taught rhythm to second language speakers, the first thing that jumps way up in level is listening skills, because that's often what gets lost when you're listening, especially things like phone listening, where you can't see lip movement and gestures. When an English native speaker speaks very quickly and they smash together all those function words, it can be very confusing for listening. All right. Okay, so I mentioned function words. Excuse me. I mentioned function words and content words. Let's take a look at what am I talking about here. It's basically quite simple, but there are a few special things here. All right, stressed words and non-stressed word types. We have stressed syllables and non-stressed syllables, like fashionable. Unable are all unstressed. Fash is stressed. Okay, stressed words or content words are the four most basic words. Nouns, obviously, kitchen, Peter, someone's name. Most principal verbs, actually, I might change this. All principal verbs, meaning words like visit, construct. Principal verbs are not verbs that we use to change our verb tense, are called auxiliary verbs or modals. Those are function words. Words like will, like we just saw, the cities will be needing our help. Will we use to make future tense. Perfect tense, we use have. I have waited for an hour. I can reduce that to I've waited for an hour. Those are helper verbs. Auxiliary means help. Helper verbs are usually reduced. So nouns, verbs, adjectives, what do adjectives do? Dun, da, da, da.
Describes a noun.
Yes, exactly. And adverbs. And what do adverbs do?
Describes an verb.
Or sometimes they can modify an adjective too. For example, beautiful is an adjective. If I say very beautiful, very is an adverb. So sometimes it can also modify an adjective or change slightly change the meaning of an adjective. Right. Okay. Very good. Points for Anastasia. Yay! You get points. Now,
Where
okay.
are my points?
Where are your points? Yeah, okay, we'll get to that. There are other things that we normally stress. Okay? I'll give you a big word here. I wonder if I can spell it right. I believe this is correct. Interrogatives are normally stressed as well. What's an interrogative? Double points. Have I stumped the class?
Well, actually, I have known what this means, but I forget.
Okay. Words like what, where, when, why. Where are you going, for example?
yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Notice my voice goes up when I use those words. What the hell are you doing? For
Yeah,
example.
what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, those words also get stressed. All right. Also, words that are demonstratives. This is a little more difficult. Anybody know demonstratives?
Something demonstrates.
Demonstrate. Well, very good. Go for the root word. Yeah, just like interrogative, interrogate. Questions. You ask questions, you interrogate. So those are interrogatives. Demonstratives. Yeah, very good. They demonstrate something. They demonstrate whose or what.
That, which.
Those.
No.
Yes, that, those, which. Well.
This.
Yes, this pen that I'm holding. That pen over there. Sometimes included in these are sometimes possessive pronouns. Sometimes are also in the content words, but sometimes they're not. That's my pen. That's my money. Give it back. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to stress it when it's my money. Okay. Function words. Some determiners. Okay, demonstratives, determiners. They're very closely related. Okay, you can think of articles, the, and, or words that usually determine some kind of numerical value, such as a few, many. Many people think. Some people think. Some very fast. Some people think that. Auxiliary verbs, which I mentioned before. And, oh, actually, I disagree with this. This is a problem. Don't does not belong here. There's one more type of stressed word. Ooh, I should have been checking my my document a little more thoroughly before the class. Bad teacher. Okay.
That is your fault.
It is my fault. It's your fault. Yeah. Oh, very good. All right. Giving me the possessive pronoun. You're right. Negative and negative contractions are also stressed. I can swim. I can't swim. Okay. I don't know how. I know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. All right, I stress those. There's higher pitch. Sometimes don't is a weird one, okay? Because don't is both reduced. It's very strange, very unique, actually. Because you remember how I was talking about how will, our, are. Many function words get reduced. Don't shouldn't be reduced, but it is. It's both reduced and stressed. It's weird. For example, if I say, I don't know, what's going on after class? I don't know. I'm using a higher pitch, dunno, I don't know, but I'm pronouncing it like not don't know. I'm not giving it full pronunciation. It sounds like dunno. I don't know. But I am stressing it. It's kind of a weird, special case kind of word. All right. Also, in our function words, definitely other function auxiliary verbs, the verb to be, which of course we use in continuous tense. Verb to be is definitely a function word. Can, were, all right. Most modals as well would belong in this group, like should, would, could. Remember earlier, you shoulda turned to the right at the light. Shoulda. Okay, hang on, I'm going to get my... All right. Other function words are prepositions. Simple ones. Yes, before, next to, opposite, sure, but even more so the simple ones like in, on, out, for, of. very much reduced. Words like for sounds like fur. For example. All right. For example, when I say for example, I don't say for example. I say for example. And okay, also conjunctions. Conjunctions, but, while, as, and or very much reduced. Pronouns, very much reduced, and actually, of course, consider what an easy example of reduced sounds are when we have a pronoun and an auxiliary verb. We always, when we speak, we always use contractions. All right, what's an example of a contraction? Anyone?
Cannot.
Well, or can't. Yeah.
Can't. Yeah.
Which would be stress. So not.
Don't.
No, I'm thinking of a pronoun. Pronoun.
Pronoun.
Pronoun and an auxiliary. Yeah. Well, how about I'm gonna go. I am. I'm.
Okay.
Okay. She will.
Isn't.
She'll go.
She'll.
She will. She'll go.
She would.
She'd.
Had.
Very good.
Had.
Yeah. She'd like to go. Very much reduced. She'd like to go. She would like to go. Nobody speaking actually says she would like to go. So this whole thing that I'm showing you today about reducing and then stressing the function words, you can easily see it, and you hear it all the time when you hear people using contractions. That's exactly what they're doing. Exactly what I'm showing you. But we don't tend to think of it that way. But it's the same thing I'm showing you. And most pronouns are involved in contractions with auxiliary verbs. All right. What we're going to do now, let's look at some sentences, and let's see how fast we can do this. We're going to look at some sentences together. All right. And they're also on your sheet that you have before the class. They're the bullet pointed. It says mark the stressed words in the following sentence. All right. So we'll do this together. All right. I'm going to screen share. Maybe I can make it bigger. Hang on. I'll screen share the sentence. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the class, and we're going to go one word at a time. You tell me, stressed or unstressed? Or you could say content or function. Same thing. Content words are stressed. Function words are unstressed. So hang on. Let me do my screen share thing. And we're going to zip around the class. Okay, Andre, I'm going to start with you this time. Andre? John.
Yes.
Stressed
John
or
is stressed. Stressed.
Is. I agree. Andrew, is.
Yes, unstressed.
Unstressed, yes. Very good. Dia. Oh, hi, Dia. Welcome to the class.
Hello.
Dia? Hi.
Thank you. Pretty good.
Good. I don't know how long you've been watching, but we're talking about what we're doing now is we're figuring out what are the stressed or unstressed words in the sentence. What do you? The next word is coming.
Okay, words meaning to stress someone.
Words that are the important content words, like nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, that we're going to speak louder in a sentence, and we're going to stretch the vowel sound a little. The function words or unimportant words are words we're going to say very fast and even blend them together with nearby words. So what do you think? Important word or unimportant word? Content or function?
Word, so.
I agree with you. Very good. Good job. All right, Mahmoud, what do you think? Next word. Well, this is kind of tricky. Mahmoud, what do you think? Mahmoud, are you there?
Oakley, can I ask a question?
Yes,
Sure you
yes,
can.
I'm there, but I can't watch the over. Did you mean over?
Yeah, I meant over.
Okay,
Hang on a half a second.
non-stressed, unstressed.
Unstressed. I agree. One more word, and then Andrew, I'll come back to you. Yosra, what do you think of this last word?
Stressed.
Stressed. Tonight. Okay, it's a noun. Sure, why not? Andrew, what is your question, sir?
Why is coming stressed word, but over is unstressed? I would say John is coming over tonight, like stressed more over.
John is coming over tonight. Well, you notice I actually said that's a little bit of a tricky one. You know why that's tricky? That is a tricky one, and you know what? It's that's actually a super good question. And let me try to answer it for you. Okay, here is why. Because come over is a special kind of a construction, which consists of one simple verb and a preposition.
Phrasal
That is,
verb.
ta-da, Anastasia. Oh, wow. How many points do you have now? I can't even keep score.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I don't know. Very good. Another point. Okay, all right.
Because come over, it's a phrasal verb, and over
It is.
it just connect to come. That's why we just
Yeah.
stressed.
Come. But
Yeah.
Andrew has a very good point. Phrasal verbs, and I'm going to do a couple of classes on phrasal verbs later this week, but keep your eye out for those. Phrasal verbs are very tricky, and they're tricky because they're hard to understand the meaning of unless you understand the meaning of a phrasal verb as a unit, because they're not always literal. You know, the plane is going to take off at 7. Take off. Okay. Anyway, the reason why it's get out could be, all right, get out of my house. Get it out. Get it out. Why is the cat in here? Get it out. Get it out. Get out of my house. Actually, you notice that I use those phrasal verbs. First, one way I use get as the stressed part, and another time I use out as the stressed part. That's the beauty and the horror of phrasal verbs, which is why native speakers use phrasal verbs so gosh darn often, because I can make the phrasal verb match my rhythm of my sentence. I can say it either way. Get that cat out of my house.
Could it be?
Get out of my house.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could it be an explanation that you cannot stress like everything, so you choose which part of the phrasal verb is more important for the meaning that you are using? Like,
yes,
you choose like it's like too close together, the two words. So you choose which one to stress to give a clearer meaning.
Very good. That's exactly what it is. Whatever the speaker feels is going to clarify their meaning. You said it better than I am saying it. Thank you, actually. Perfect. Phrasal verbs are wonderful things because we can move the stress around. And in fact, in some of them, in some phrasal verbs, I can separate the verb and the preposition and stick the object in here where my head is right now. Sometimes I want to put the object being my head, at the end. I can say, take off your clothes. Or I can say, take your clothes off.
What for?
I can move the object, your clothes, I can say it in the middle, or I can say it at the end. Take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. I'm making it match my rhythm. Take off your clothes. Down, up, down, up. Take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. So that's the beauty and the horror. It's the horror for you as a second language speaker. You have to try to figure out the stress and the rhythm. I know, and that's horrible for you, and I'm terribly sorry. I did not invent English. Please don't kill the messenger, okay?
When you separate them, you can stress both. All right?
Right. When you separate them, you can stress both. If it matches your rhythm, yeah, you have certain latitude. And reality is, you know, this whole lesson about English stress-timed language, the reality is your rhythm in English is more important than your pronunciation or your stress, frankly, to be honest. Rhythm is much more important to understanding. Wow, I think, Anastasia, I think I've made this point before, maybe in one of the classes that I've had with you, but so maybe a repetition for you. But I'm going to type something in the chat box. I think you know this. So
yeah, I know this one.
all right, let me try Andrew. Andrew, did you see what I just wrote in the chat box? What is that? What the heck is that?
Jade. Yeah.
Very
Jade.
good. Not yet. Okay.
No, Jade.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, I haven't eaten yet. Okay. For me, as a native speaker, listening to Andrew read that, it sounds just exactly like he said, did you eat? Did you eat? All right. A native speaker will hear that, and we will comprehend that much faster. Jeet? No, not yet. I'll understand that much faster than if you actually speak it out to me. I have to hesitate a half a second and process that because I never hear that. I never hear, did you eat yet? I never hear each word spoken individually like that. Just never. It's a common phrase, so it's all glumped together. Jeet. Okay, so that was an excellent question about phrasal verbs, and this is really just my theory, but I think that's why native speakers use so many phrasal verbs when we talk, because it's much easier to maintain our up and down, high, low pitch rhythm. It's just so much easier because we can even change our sentence structure with phrasal verbs often. Very valid question, and an excellent question, actually. So, okay. So now we know we got up, down, up, down, up. Okay. All right. So how do we say this sentence? Go ahead. Actually, Anastasia, it's back to you again.
You mean repeat the question or the sentences?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I'd done a screen share. Sometimes I fool myself. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, the whole sentence that we figured out the words. Sorry.
Okay. John is coming over tonight.
Okay. John is coming over tonight. Okay. That's it. Perfect. There's a couple extra syllables in here. Obviously, come, we stress, ing is a two-syllable word. We wouldn't really stress that, so it would be coming over tonight. And this would be stressed, and night would not be. John is coming over tonight. Coming over tonight. Okay. You still haven't had your dinner? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go again. Let's try another sentence. See if we got this. I'm gonna start with let's start with Yasra this time.
Okay.
Yasra.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna look at another sentence here. Starting with.
We will be stressed, I guess.
No.
No.
No. It's
super tricky.
It's a super tricky. Yes, it is. You're right. It's a pronoun, but that's okay. You know, we learn by making mistakes. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a pronoun. And Anastasia, how about the next word?
Okay. It's function.
It's a function word. Unstressed.
Yeah,
in fact, would normally be just reduced, right?
Yeah.
Right. Where. Okay. Anytime you see a pronoun and then a auxiliary verb, function word like that, wow, you don't, if you're speaking, you're definitely going to say we're. Okay. Ooh, this is a tricky one.
Tricky one. Yeah.
We got some tricky sentences here. Okay.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
Ooh, Andre is good.
Okay.
I'm going to give Andre a couple points for that one. That's very tricky. Was that Andre or Andrew? Who got that?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh, Andrew got it. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. All right. So, Andre, what do you think of two?
Unstressed.
Unstressed. I agree. Okay, Yosra, how about the next one? Work. Andrew, I'm skipping you. Yosra, what do you think?
Stress.
Stress. Ding, 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 ding.
No.
Now.
No. Okay.
Well, okay, we're going to work. Okay. Actually, it's a verb, but that's okay. It's definitely stressed. Definitely important. Okay, next word, Anastasia.
Function word.
Functional. Function word. Yes, I agree. Andre, next word.
Function also.
Yes, very good. Andrew. Oh, another interesting word.
I would say it's stress word. Yeah, like together.
Yeah, I would say so too, but we got more specialness going on here. I'll talk about later. And last one, Yosra.
Unstressed.
Unstressed. Actually, together,
Stress.
this would be stressed.
Together. Always stressed, I guess.
Yeah. And actually, it's middle stress. So the normal stress of the word, for example, in homework is a compound noun. So actually, you have primary stress, high pitch, secondary stress, which is low pitch, the lowest kind of pitch you use. Homework, baseball, toothpaste, notebook. All those two-word words, compound words, we call them, have primary stress first and secondary stress second. Homework. Okay, try this. I'm going to give this one to Yasra. Yasra, I want you to try to do this whole sentence. The stressed words are already highlighted here.
We're going to work on our homework together.
Pretty good. Not bad. Okay. We're going to actually gets reduced to, who knows it? Andrew, you know it. Yeah. Gonna. Yeah.
Gonna.
We're gonna work on our honor. This would sound like honor. We're gonna work on our homework together.
We're gonna
All right.
work on our homework together.
You got it. Very good. You got this. We're actually using this as an auxiliary. Going to. Used to. Going to. Get reduced. They're actually helper verbs. They are here. Gonna. We're gonna work. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's try another one. This is kind of interesting. Well, for me anyway. Okay. All right. New sentence. Anastasia.
Okay. Ecstasy is content word.
Yes, it is. Ecstasy. Okay. Ecstasy. Okay. The beginning part is first syllable stress of the word.
Ecstasy.
Right?
Ecstasy.
Okay. Now, Andre.
Function.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, even though it's the only verb here, right, in this sentence. So actually there's something I cannot attach it. I have to fully pronounce it. Okay, when is the only verb, notice how John's coming over tonight. I can actually I don't even have to pronounce is. John's coming over tonight. Actually, I could make that into a contraction. Ecstasies is since if it's the only verb, you have to kind of fully pronounce it. Ecstasy is in them, but it's not stressed. So you're right, but it is slightly different as far as pronunciation in this sentence. Andrew. N. N is for Andrew.
Okay, I would read it like an extremely. Yeah, I would stress extremely and to read it together with an extremely.
Ah, you would join the words together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would I, actually. All right, that's a good answer. I accept that as an answer because it's very, very valid. Extremely, extremely. I think the middle part gets stressed here.
That's stressed, yeah.
So would I. Notice how he's telling me to join those two closely together. Exactly. Very good. Part of this whole stress time speaking is being able to join the words together to keep your rhythm as well. It's another part of the tactic. Very good. Good answer. 2 points.
Thanks.
Very good. I think you're tied with
How many
Anastasia.
points do I have?
I don't know. I don't know.
50.
50. Yeah. Okay. Yoshra, what do you think? Next word.
I would
Yes.
say stressed,
Stressed. Dangerous. Yes.
dangerous,
Dangerous.
adjective.
Adjective. Yes. Very good. The first syllable is stressed and dangerous. And last word. 1 syllable word. Anastasia?
Drug, stressed.
Yes, definitely. Oh, hang on.
Oakley, why should
Yeah.
drug be stressed?
Why should drug be stressed? Drug is a noun. Drug is a noun. Okay, okay. Drug is a noun here, but of course drug can be a verb either way. Either way, it would probably be stressed. Can be a noun, but here's a noun in any way. Anyway, we can easily fit it into our rhythm because of the unstressed syllables in front of it.
Dangerous drug.
Okay. All right. Andre, I want you to try this one.
Okay. Ecstasy is an extremely dangerous drug.
Perfect. You're good. Yeah, that's excellent. Ecstasy is an extremely dangerous drug. Perfect. I can't do it better myself. Perfect. You guys, you notice something here. I don't know if you've noticed this, but as we're doing this together, notice all these things that I've highlighted. Da, 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 okay. Da, da, da. Just the natural how we piece together the sentence structure of English. La-di-da. Have you noticed that never, ever do I have 2 primary stressed syllables in a row? It never happens. It's magical, magical, magical. No, it's not. That is the point. This is why English is a stress time language, because we never have 2 stressed syllables in a row. And we'll change our rhythm like we noticed with looking at the phrasal verbs. We'll do whatever we have to do so that never happens. We will change the actual stress in words in order so that we have that high-low rhythm. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We will do it. We're crazy. I'm telling you, man. We'll do it. For example, I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. Okay. All right. Where's the stress? Where's the stress here, Andrew? Oh, wait. Yeah, you got to see what I'm doing here. Okay. Where's the stress in this word?
Chinese?
Yes.
Ease. Mm-hmm.
Ease. Very good. Ease. Is stressed. Normally. Very good. And let's see. Mohammed.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Whoops.
Fine.
Let's looking at this word I just wrote here. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. Read it for me.
Citizen.
Very good. You very much and very clearly stressed citizen, and you are very much correct. However, when I put these two words together, now I have a problem. I have a word with a stressed last syllable, and the next word, excuse me, sorry, is also a stressed syllable. Guess what? I can't do this in English, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move the stressed. I'm going to move
First.
for the first word. So now I have high, low, Chinese citizen. He's Chinese. He's a Chinese citizen. We'll again, as I said earlier in the class, we don't care. We'll go crazy. We're crazy in English. We'll move the stress around in words in order to maintain our rhythm. As I said earlier, it's more important to keep your rhythm than to keep the actual pronunciation stress in words. Obviously, you know, stress is very important in words. Musical. If I say musical, it sounds weird. Musical. I play a musical instrument. It sounds bizarre. Bizarre. It sounds French. Yes, it does. That's actually an impressive observation. Very impressive. Because many words in English that we get from French have second syllable stress, have stress at the end of words. Very true. Entree, the ballet. I'm going to the ballet. The ballet.
Croissant.
Yeah. Croissant. Croissant. Very good. Very excellent observation, which is why speaking these words in English is a pain in the butt. Because our normal sentence structure in English, most nouns have syllable stress in the front of the word for a specific reason. So we don't have to change word stress. That's why French words like croissant are somewhat problematic. Actually, that's an awesome observation. You guys are smart people. Smart folks. Very good. All right, we have time to do.
Because my mom was at your class, and she also you explained Chinese citizen.
Yeah.
And she explained this to me. Yeah, that's why I know this one.
Your mom saw that. I didn't know if you were in the class or not. I bring elements of one class to another class because they're all related. It very much connects with what I'm teaching today. You should actually tell your mom to check out this class because it kind of follows the class that she watched.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha. And you write it. Gotcha. Reduced. Got you. Gotcha. Very good.
Gotcha.
Reduced pronunciation. Very good. All right. Okay. You have what, Andre? I don't understand. We've only got like a minute left.
Like exclamation mark, which is used in Spanish.
Marks.
This one, you know, before they just put this.
Okay.
Yeah.
The kind you
Before
use in
sentences.
Spanish. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I do not have such a thing.
On your keyboard? I don't either.
I do not have it.
I don't either. Okay. I don't either. I don't either. I don't either.
Have this one too.
Tilde.
I don't even know what is that.
Tilde, it's the sign before n. No, because I just
It's a special N.
N.
Like in Spanish.
Spanish.
It's
Because
the
I
N
start.
that we use in español.
Okay.
Instead of
Español. I get you.
Like años, you just.
Yeah sound.
Yeah, exactly. I know it because I start.
Okay. All right. So that was it. That was your English lesson. English as a stress time language with just a little bit of Spanish spice at the end. Très bien. Très bien. And a little French flavor in there too. Très bien. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bellissimo. Let's throw a little Italian in there. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I gotta make way for the next class. Thanks a lot. You guys were great, and actually excellent questions and excellent observations made by the students, and actually excellent explanations made by the students. So I want to tell you, thank you all very much. You guys did a great job.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But
Bye-bye.
you guys did great. All
Bye-bye.
right.
Thanks for class.
All right. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.